Morning, a lovely another foggy day in Germany, and the final score, if you were wondering, Buccaneers 21, Seahawks 16. So Tom Brady's lot won the match last night, and that is, I thought it was like a European tour, but it's not really. It's like an international league, they call it. Was there 2 matches in Tottenham Hotspurs, 1 in Wembley, this one here at Munich, and then the next one is in Mexico City apparently. Yes, now the game's over. It's just a case of whipping round to the arena, picking up the bits and bobs that were borrowed from Tottenham and Wembley Stadium, and then heading back. Right. Finally we can get moving after 40 hours at the side of the road. If you want to continue sitting there, then you are absolutely crazy. I don't know if this guy's still an original. That's a new one. That trailer's abandoned. This guy might be a new one. Now I was going to say, it ain't half foggy today. As we come round to the eastern side of the city, the fog's just completely disappeared. It's amazing how a city can be one half in dense fog and one half in gorgeous sunshine. Surely this place would have emptied out. Yeah, loads of spaces this morning at least. What's Monday to Friday? 11 STD. Is that 11 hours, is that? They limit you to 11 hours of parking during the week. Right, we'll call that job done, sort myself out, and then head round to the stadium for 10 o'clock. Right, let's get going before we run out of time. Take the junction for the stadium. Still no sign of the stadium, even though I'm literally right next to it. The loading bays are the S's, S1 or 1.1 specifically is what I want. That's S1 and S0 in this lane. Okay. S0 is coned off. Not really, no. No. Yeah. It's like a couple of Jeep buggy type things and a few other little bits and bobs.
Like buggies, yeah?
Yeah. I've got contact of Julia and Booth or something.
Collection for buggies, I'll put, yeah?
It's going back to Tottenham and Wembley.
That makes sense to us. Follow that road up. I'll let them know you're coming. When you go to see the daylight, keep going.
Yep.
And someone
will flag me down, yeah. Okie doke, all good, thanks.
Cheers.
And keep going until we see the daylight. And then someone will flag me down. Oh dear. Is that someone flagging me down, is it? No, it's telling me to stop. I don't know, just park up on the left here. Might be these buggy things, you never know. So after looking around a bit, and a phone call, I eventually got through to one of them. Turns out the person I'm looking for is the one right in front of me, so I stopped by pure chance in the exact right place. Whether this is the place that I'm loading from is another question. I might have to reverse back a little bit once they've finished loading this guy in front of me. But for now, it's a case of just sit and wait. So I've got 8 fan blower things, whatever they do. Attach those black nozzles to them and attach something to that, I suppose. Oh dear, well, after many hours, I'm finally loaded. Try and work out how to get out of here now. I assume it's just a big one-way circle, and then it should take me back onto the motorway in the direction that I come from. Ausfahrt, yes, exit this way, cool. It's a little bit annoying because the guy's pre-filled in the car now, which shouldn't really do that, because now he's filled it out as if I'm doing customs in Munich, which I'm not. I'm doing customs in Calais. So I might get some questions asked. Where's the French customs? Where is it like this? It was not me. Can I go through that way? I can. A little bit on the narrow side, but I'll make it work. Nobody coming. Into the slow lane and away we go. Because there's no driving bans in the next couple of days, just to change it up a bit, rather than go all the way back, turn right at whatever it is, Karlsruhe, up to Belgium, through there and down. I will turn left at Karlsruhe and head down towards Strasbourg, cross over into France just before that. All the places I've been looking at so far for parking have been pretty much full, and this is looking to be no different. Just see peaks of a truck over the top of the fence, full, possibly one space there. Trucks already parked up along the side of the road. Yeah. It's not looking good for parking. I was thinking it's pretty busy around here. I've looked at the map and I'm around where Stuttgart is, and it's also evening rush hour. So that will probably explain the incredibly heavy traffic. Getting a bit tight for time now for that traffic, so I think I'm going to duck out into this services, because a bit of cross-country driving I've got to do before I get onto a motorway again, and I don't know where the next services is on the French side. Oh dear, right, where are we parking? Absolutely everywhere apparently. Oh dear, dear. What is it with German rest services that are just constantly full the whole time, all day, every day? Are there any spaces back there? I don't know. I don't really need to be able to park up, I just need to stop. This place is humongous, and yet every single space has been taken. I could possibly be a bit cheeky and reverse back into the exit, because I doubt all them guys are going to be leaving in the next 45 minutes. Doesn't need to be perfect, I just need to be out of the way so people can get past. That is unbelievable, I can't. It's humongous, this place. And it's full up. How does the services this big manage to fill up? There we go, made it, hooray. 45 minutes, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3 and a bit hours of driving to go. Let's see if I can get far enough into France that I can find a space. Oh, there, we're out, hooray. Let's crack on, cross into France, see how far up the A4 we can get. See if we can find a space. There's the Rhine just coming up and all the locks and things, but it's not as well lit as I was hoping it was going to be. There's the control tower for the old Marine Way. There's a few little locks and lights and things. Not as good as in the daytime though. Well, this is a bit inconvenient and a bit late in the day to be having to deal with this. There's no access from here, at least, into the A4. I don't know if there's going to be a diversion route or not. Okay, I think I'm supposed to drive through the middle of Metz and out the other side. Not ideal, but it's the only option I've got. Paris, Luxembourg, Péage, toutes directions, and a picture of a truck. That seems good. I'll give this a go. Yeah, it ain't looking good from the get-go. Up at the entrance. It's a long old reverse, if I've got a reverse. Could I tuck in behind here? Quite possibly. I think that'll do there. It's as good as it's going to get, I think, considering how insanely busy every single parking spot is all day. Well, the last 2-3 days. Pull the mirror in, try and save that if we can. Right, there we go. Far from ideal, but there we go. At least there are toilets here. It's a long walk, but they are here. I believe there's enough room to the side of me. There should be. I'm in line with him. Yeah, there's loads of room. I'm inside the white line. Chill out for a little bit and then go to bed. It's fine outside. Cool. Morning! It is daylight at last. The guy in front is gone, which is good, because it means I don't have to faff about trying to get away from this wall. Sorted. So I think we're good to go. A quick look around for immigrants. There isn't really anywhere they can get in on this trailer though. The roof's a nice thick piece of metal. It's a hard body side trailer and it's got a tail lift on the back, so unless you've got the right equipment to operate it, you ain't going to get that undone or opened. So according to Google, I am 426 kilometres from Calais. At 90 k's now is 4 3/4 hours, so I'm going to drive for about an hour up the road and then I'll stop for 45 minutes and that should get me to Calais in one hit without stopping. This junction here is where I tried to get parked up when I was going down to Cannes, and I spotted that suspicious looking parking area. So whilst we're passing by, why not have a little look, check it out, see what it looks like. Go, go, go! down in here and there should be a massive parking area, and it does look like there is. That's the restaurant. There's the AS24. Diesel, red diesel, at blue. And the tarmac's not in the best condition either. It's alright for somewhere to park for the night if you're stuck, but I wouldn't want to be weekended out here, that's for sure. Breakdown, paperwork sorted, so we are ready to rock and roll to Calais. Actually, hold up, I need to get my passport out. Is that everything? Yes, it is. Right, now we can go. Now we're good to go. Guys, letting me go. Which is very kind of him. Back on the motorway. Now it's just a simple case of cruising along well-trodden routes. This junction here, that's the way you go down towards Lyon and the south coast. Can we do him? We passed. P&O is looking incredibly busy. What's the FDS like? Nothing. Since the prices are practically the same, I'll go over on DFDS. And I'll probably get put onto P&O anyway. Didn't fill that bit in, and then this bit. Place, Munich. No, it's Calais. Name, not my name. Signature, not my signature. Date is doubly wrong, because not only is it yesterday's date, you've done it in the wrong order. Carnets you have to do back to front, and he's done it the right way around. So this at the moment says 22nd of the 11th 2014. Luckily it's Calais, so they're a little bit more chill. I don't even think what they'd do if this was 17 and I was presenting this carnet like this, but they'd have an absolute field day. Oh my god, oh. Computer does not compute. No, take it away, get a new one. It's all completely ruined. Oh. Jesus, it's windy. But, come on. Didn't even give it a second glance. No questions, no nothing. Because the French are chill. And they will let a lot of stuff happen before it becomes a problem. But, let me join my lane. Hour to go. Oh, not cutting it quite as fine as last time then. Bonjour.
Have you got a ticket that Augie?
Just that bit.
Okay,
Okay, thank you. Might be one of the first ones off on the other side. That's cool. Especially this far up front, we're definitely going to be one of the first ones off. Blue stairs, okay. Not many in front. Not many in front at all. What do I need? Not much really. Take my phone, take my wallet. I think that'll do. Oh, my jumper. Well, that turned out to be a little bit rougher than on the way out. The waves were kicking up quite nicely along the side. There's a big storm off over that way. I think that might have been partly responsible for it. Slight change of plan. I'm not going to Wembley anymore. Some stuff's getting dropped off at Tottenham, which I've been to before, so I know where the loading bay on that is. And then the other stuff I'm going to assume is going into storage. Well, after about 20 years, we're finally docked. And it still feels like we're at sea because the old wind's buffeting around so much. Traffic's pretty good when you're one of the first out the boat. But once we get out of it, same as usual, round to Motis, do customs, and then we're off on our way. Am I going to get pulled? Not today. That is done. Let's try and find somewhere to park up. Please work. It does. Hooray. Quite the storm tonight. No wonder the sea was so rough. And now paperwork is sorted. We can start by heading back to Dover. A little weird, I know, but trust me, it'll work. Necessarily the right lane to do that. I arrived at the roundabout a bit earlier than I was expecting. Instead of going into the port, go up and over the top, climb up this massive hill, which looks like it has an absolute avalanche of water coming down it. The drains can't even cope. Fuel bays are full. I mean, I could cheekily tuck inside along them. That'll do about there. Right, since this place is clearly full, I shall book a spot in London now, just so I've got it confirmed. That's sorted. Go do some shopping quickly, get a couple of items that I need for tomorrow morning, and then we'll crack on up to London. Now I've got everything I need. Let's be off. Might have been able to get behind that Scania there, but oh well. I didn't go around the back. So this one here then. Haley Road, that's what we want. Now I know it's dark, but it should be somewhat recognisable. Because this is the same truck stop with the dogs that I stopped in on the way back from the Netherlands. Where are we parking? Not any of them spaces. The flooded spaces are the only ones left, apparently. Okay. back to the flooded ones it is then. I'm coming at them from a pretty bad angle now. Far too shallow. Shuffle it across a little bit, get it more central in the bay. Give me wheels a wash. Whoa, that's deep. It goes down a long way all of a sudden. Boom, lovely. Well, it's not a motorway services, so there's not really a huge amount here, but there are toilets, at least, and showers. But most importantly, I have found a space relatively easily. Give that a few more minutes before we clock off. 346 miles, 12 and a half hours. So lovely, you can have 11 off tonight. Whee. Morning, a lovely grey, dingy UK day as always. The guy did get back to me yesterday. He said he wants me to turn up around midday, but according to Google it's an hour and 12 minutes in current traffic conditions to get from here to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That, however, is via the Blackwall Tunnel, which northbound I can't fit through. So what I'll do is just hop along to the Woolwich ferry, since I've got so much time, and sit there. Even if it takes an hour to cross, which it did last time, that's still only 2 hours, and I've got 3 hours to do this trip. So I think I'll do that. But we're out and away. Back to the main road, turn left, and it's only a short drive round to where the Woolwich ferry is. A mere 15 minutes later, and we are here. The traffic is moving quite nicely. There certainly isn't a queue out the front door. I can see a truck in the holding area. Let's see what lane we get put into. 8, yeah. 8 or 9 was that? Number 9. Okie doke, thanks. Morning.
Okay?
Yeah, all good?
Good. My name's Scott from Transport for London.
Yeah, okay.
And I do what's called DVS checks
Oh, yeah.
on all vehicles over 12 tonne that come to London.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what DVS is?
The direct vision
Fantastic.
standard.
Well done.
A random DVS inspection, okay. And apparently this trailer doesn't have a sticker on it saying blind spot, so a letter will be in the post. What are we doing? Just setting up waiting for the next boat. 'Cause if it's a one boat service, no, it's this side. That's just set up to one side, okay. So looking whether you've got the wide angle mirrors, yes. Left turn squawker, yes. Cameras fitted, yeah. Blind spot sticker, yeah. Sensors on the vehicle, yes. And the blind spot sticker on this trailer, which I've never heard about, and I don't think the company even knows about. And I don't know if this truck in front has probably failed as well, because he doesn't have a sticker on the back of his trailer. So yes, that is interesting. So unlike every other ferry that you'd ever get on, you are allowed to stay within your cab. Middle leg. sit there. Cool. So I've been an hour and a half so far on the road, so yeah, it's definitely the slowest way to cross the Thames, that is for sure. I can pretty much guarantee that I would have been better going out to Dartford, across and back in. Interesting, quirky little way of crossing, but it ain't off slow. Stick with the North Circular now, all the way around to Tottenham. It should be a lot quicker now. Traffic's looking good so far. The A1010 Tottenham. This is where I want to be. Apparently, they're relaying the turf. So they don't want me to go in the nice, easy main entrance. I've got to go around the back streets in a full-size Arctic, which could be interesting. I've not done that before. I've seen over the fence, and they don't look particularly big or wide. I can't see any road markings at all with that sun. But the first available left is the one I want, and I'm going to assume it's this one. Don't think the road markings say you can turn left from that lane, but being a truck, I need the space, because this is London after all. Well, there comes a truck, so that's a good sign. Got to blindside it into there now. Okay, it might have been better coming in from the top end, but they told me to go Park Lane, so that's what I've got to deal with. Morning, all good?
Yeah, alright, how are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
So where am I loading? In the loading bales?
It will be in there, yeah. The gentleman who's on the phone is the guy who runs the yard.
Yeah, okay.
So he'll tell you where to go into.
Depends what's
Yeah, it is,
coming
yeah.
off.
So go back to Park Lane, yeah? Yeah, they're going to take you in the front of Park Lane. Yeah.
I'm going into another entrance now. Reverse over into the big area on the right hand side. I've cut that too short, but we'll see. It gets a bit wider further back. There it goes. There, okay.
I'll go inside the office and be here in 1 minute.
Yeah, okay. Do you want me to drive in or reverse in? Drive in, yeah, okay. Oh, there is a massive space. Especially for London, that's a lot of money to get this much real estate and not use it for anything. Cool. Grab that for later. Gloves, got the key. Grab the wire and the rest will be good. Why are you not in the right menu? There we go. On tour. Is that the German truck that's just arrived? It's supposed to be here this morning, I think. Be rocky and rolling. Yeah, there we go. Munich to Tottenham. NFL is done for another year. Go fairly easily. Swing it nice and wide. There's evidence of wet tyre marks on the floor. So stuff has been turning right. M11 standstill. Heel off onto it, and then it should be up to full speed then. There we go. We're up. We're away. Back to the depot. Drop the trailer. Wash the truck. Clean the inside. Call it a day. And then do it all again next weekend. That was Germany, nice little trip to Munich. Like I say, it was nice to go somewhere different. Always fun going somewhere new and different. But that is a trip to Germany. These are some of the rules and quirks of Germany. There's not much more for me to show because I'm just heading back to the depot. Where I will get sent to next time and when that'll be, I've no idea. So until next time, see you then.